Can you give me any solutions?
Solutions? Okay, I got a solution, right? I'm not saying it's a total solution for us to, structure and get over racism and the systematic racism that we're going through a lot of times. But a way I want to build and organize our communities is I was I've been trying to create this team combat sport, which is basically is a team combat sport, instead of boxing with one-on-one, it's basically you boxing with a whole team. But basically I wanted to put it through the hood and the ghettos and the gangs and streets and shit, they got their own teams. So instead of you seeing a dude from Rolling 60 Crips or Gangster Disciples or Black Disciples on the news for selling drugs and shooting each other up, or you see a video about them talking about shooting and banging on the ops, you see this video now where you got a team of people who's repping your neighborhood or where you from or whatever, and they banging out. They still got the same warrior culture that is involved in the streets where you gotta fight for yours, you gotta defend yourself. But you also put it on for your people in a positive manner where you're not taking out each other, you're not killing each other, and you still can rep for what you believe in and what you've been repping for the longest time. Think about the Oakland Raiders. How much apparel do you think the Oakland Raiders sell a year? Probably over 100,000. Probably, of course, it's over 100,000. Just think if you had your own team and a new sport that people of color like myself has created, where now the owners of this sport are not fucking some rich billionaires from Jewish and white communities. Now you got a team based off of a well-known gang or well-known neighborhood or whatever the case may be. But you got a team based off from the struggle, and you still building, you still repping your team, your gang or whatever. But you building it to, not only to create revenue, but to change the way of life, to change the culture of it. You still keeping the culture, but you changing it. You're not changing it for the worse, where you killing each other, nothing like that. You still repping it. You still defending what you got, but you defend it in another way. And that's one way I would definitely want to try to change the game.
Did this nigga just say he want to start a football team?
Not fucking no, nigga, no, definitely not no football team. Fuck no football team. I'm talking about a team combat sport. Okay. Like maybe like
gangbanging,
like UFC or something.
Yeah, UFC, but with teams instead of one-on-one, you got a team. So when you go to the, you think that's gang? Just like gang
no,
banging?
he said it's like.
Oh no, I don't think that's like gang banging, man. I think like gang banging would be nigga you see on the news. Oh, little Pookie Loke done goddamn shot 5 of his rivals. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I think it's another way to promote this culture, but keep the same essence of it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of killing each other, though. You know what I'm saying? You can still rep it. You can still sell merchandise of it. Like, come on, let's keep it real. Man, it is so many TV shows, video games, whatever, that has promoted this gang culture, and nobody is getting paid off of it. So why ain't you gonna be able to start your own conglomerate, your own company? You know what I'm saying? Look at the Oakland Raiders. And then also, if you know, a lot of gangs started from sports teams. Did y'all know that? A lot of gangs started from become from a team, but then they got to evolve into a gang because, the regular gangs was picking on them. And they had to, step up their old shit. So let's not act like this ain't something that's new. Let's not act like this something new. Why can't you create your own fucking sport, bro, instead of being like Diddy and Jay-Z who want to buy into these white industries that ain't giving us shit?
My nigga, it's because we black, though.
Because we black?
That's why we can't, like...
What you mean we can't start our own shit, though?
You could.
Who created rap? Who created hip-hop music? Come on, bro.
Hey, you bugging.
That's different.
Hey, look, shout out to Killer
Come
Mike.
on,
shout out to all the Rolling 60s he was helping out there who started Crip-A-Cola. Shout out to the other niggas he had out there that started Blood Pop. Like, they started their own...
Crip-Cola. You talking about... Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
And they still eating. I still follow them.
Hold on, bro. Don't forget, them Cali dudes also got the softball games where they got... Oh, yeah. Where they had the Insanes from Long Beach, the Rolling 60s playing the games and shit. So why can't these gangs start their own sports teams and their own sport that a black person created? And then instead of you repping, you know what I'm saying, everybody, if you know the gang culture, a lot of gang culture kind of revolves around sports teams. I mean, when it comes to rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you know what I'm saying, you got a baseball cap in California, you part of certain gang, right, shit. Why don't you got your own gang logo on that shit? You know what I'm saying? When you selling your own merchandise based off of the team that you created. And not only that, you still repping your game. You know that you still defending your game by
people don't know what he's
combat
talking
sport.
about. Like the 8 trades got the fucking Houston Astros, the Rolling 60s. They have the Seattle Mariners. So forth and so forth, like the Chicago White Sox.
Nutty Blocks got the Yankees for young nutties and shit.
The Nutty Block for the NY, and it also is with the Compton neighborhood Crips and some of the other neighborhood Crips. And the neighborhood Crips also got the Tar Heels with the NC. Yeah, so they do have the team thing. So I feel like this. Hold on, you got a question?
I got 2 more questions. That's it. One of the questions is, since we talk about black people and everything black people go through, why y'all? I want to know y'all opinion. Why y'all think like people hate black people so much in this country, or just in general in the history of the world?
It's an agenda being pushed upon everybody that hate black people. You see how it's being portrayed in the media.
Well, why do you think they want to push this narrative so much?
I mean, you got to understand. I feel like they know we are the most feared. We are the most likely to be able to conquer them. That's how I feel like it. Like, you know, if we be able to unite, because they put so much effort into dividing us, I feel like they know we're the biggest fear. Yeah, we're the biggest fear. They know we unite, we will be able to accomplish many things. So, of course, they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna make sure, like the how they did back in the Egyptian days when Moses and shit, when they killed every male baby and shit. They gonna make sure your ass don't grow up to be able to conquer them, basically.
I've heard 2 stories that made sense. One story I heard, it was a king way in Egypt that was running an experiment. He would make like a dark person have sex with a lighter person. He kept making a lighter person have sex with another lighter person. So eventually he had a race of children that had no pigment, which was white people. And another king found out about what the doctor was doing and told him to kill them all. So when he didn't kill them all, he hit him. He took him to the mountains.
Is that the story of Yakub that we hear about, like during Nation of Islam teaching somewhat?
Kinda.
Okay.
He basically took them to the mountains, and the name of the mountains was the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah. So
in the Caucasus, this is how you got the caveman. So mind you, like if your baby right now came up and you wasn't Dada, say Dada, they want to talk gibberish, and make all of these noise. And they fucking came up in a cave with the hunchback. So that's how they was walking around with the stick. They thought they invented fire. The little shit they thought they invented was we already had a fucking civilization. So when they did come down from the mountain, they also called it the Caucasus Mountains because they didn't know how to dispose of the bones of the animals they would catch and eat. When they would hit it with a club, they would just leave the carcass outside of the mountains. The whole world used to be called Asian. So if you heard a person referring to a black person as Asiatic, that just meant black. If you was from the Caucasus Mountains, you was a Caucasian. So this is the story I heard. So basically, after they felt like they invented the wheel, they felt like they invented fire and all of that, when they did come behind the mountains and discover Africa, not only was they jealous and hurt, they found out we put them inside these fucking mountains, like they took it upon themselves to create their own civilization. And when they came back, they was blowing the fucking nose off of the statues and violate. So that I used to halfway believe, but this is what I really believe it is. I believe that we are so forgiving, we're love, we're different,
That's natural though.
Yeah.
It's natural for us.
But some things don't come natural to people. Like, even when you have a little black baby and it's a video with a little black baby running, a little white baby running, they don't see color. They running straight towards each other. The little black baby hauling ass.
Running to the weight room?
Yeah, I'm not. And a little white boy running, but he, like, you can just see, like, the little black baby just stronger and more athletic.
Yeah.
But the thing is this. I believe they had a divide and conquer mentality to where they was jealous. If you in the locker room, if you had a 4-inch penis and you showering after a game, like you playing basketball with a nigga who just jumped over you and dunked on you, fade away, roll like left shoulder, you fouling him. After you foul him, he going through the contact, still dunking on you. You can't even jump up to hit a decent layup. This nigga fucking you over. Then you showering, you see this nigga dick down to his knees. Mm-hmm. He fuck like every woman in the world want to fuck a black man,
exactly.
Right?
And then this nigga go outside into the sun. And he's chilling.
Facts. He can't get cancer.
And you,
none of this.
You sick, but go, keep going.
So I feel like this. They came up. You have a certain race of people. I mean, we have to just keep it real. It's not all of them, but it's a lot of them that has this mentality to where they're bloodthirsty. They love destruction. They love murder. They love rape. They love anything that has to do with demonistic pedophilia, all of that shit. Even if you look at Europe as a whole, and you look at how Europe get at, we just gonna go with facts here. We're not gonna go with propaganda or nothing. They can lie and say like homosexuality was in Africa, which it never was. It was never no homosexuality or pedophilia ever in Africa. But if you look at ancient Rome, bro, it's pictures. They literally
go further back. Ancient Greece.
Listen, it was customary for a grown man to have a little boy. Like you'll see the pictures of the naked little boys with the naked men.
I'm gonna say
Valentine's Day.
I'm gonna say this. They
Valentine's Day.
They hyped up that 300 movie with the Spartans. Yeah, they were trained. They were a whole culture trained to be soldiers. But part of that training was getting fucked in your ass. Keep it 100. That part of that training, they wanted to put you through everything in that training.
They want you to make a real soldier out of it.
Yes, and truly bond they soldiers together through sex. So another man had a nut in your ass. Make sure you bonded with him.
Now let's think about this.
These Hollywood niggas.
Now let's think about this.
They ain't put that in the movie though. Let's get one. They ain't put that in the movie. They said the Greece, the Athens boys were boy lovers. No, Spartans were too.
When we really think about it, like, when we talk about degrading women, when we talk about like not equally, like you treating women like a fucking object, they created the Bible like a few years before we came over here to control us. You can't name me one strong woman in the Bible. Mm-hmm. You can't name me one strong woman like that saved people, like that blessed people, that did anything miraculous. You know what you can name me? You can name a blonde lady in the Bible. You can name a whore in the Bible. Mm-hmm. You can name a lady who cleaned feet in the Bible. No woman of any substance. Like, even Jesus didn't even respect his own mother. When she was talking to him, he said, "Woman, I'm here to do my father's business." And in that language, that's in the Bible. In that language is, "Bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm here to do what my pops told me to do."
Get your ass back in the room.
Now, if you look at Africa, they had queens. Some of the queens was meant to protect. You had queens that was leaders. You had queens that was meant to protect the king. She was the fight. Like, she would fight and die before her king would die.
Like a chessboard, though.
You had the king who was like, when you look at the statues, you didn't see the king way above the queen. Yeah. The queen was right there with the king. Mm-hmm. So we also respected and love everything on earth. We have statues and monuments for bugs, for animals. We had deities of animals. Mm-hmm. We didn't kill and rape animals. We respected them. Like, we respected life in general. We're a loving people.
What was it called? There was no such thing as hunting for sport.
Facts.
Before
just imagine the mindset Imagine the mindset of a person who feel like, I want to kill this just to cut off his head and stuff it and put it on my wall to make me feel like a bigger person.
On a mantelpiece to show this is a trophy of mine.
Yeah,
I want to kill somebody kill something, a living thing for a trophy.
Let's take it deeper. We're also talking about a person, well, a generation of, or a race of people that has went to every single country on this earth and has caused rape, famine, looted. They tried to, if they didn't conquer you, you not in their good graces. Or you wasn't worth conquering. You talk about a people who literally wiped out a whole race of people before. The Tasmanian people.
Tasmanians, yeah.
Yeah, like if you really do the knowledge and study, like people only study black history. Nigga, I study all history. And they gave them a cartoon, the Tasmanian devil. They literally killed a whole race of people. You ever heard about that? The Tasmanian people?
Now, Aboriginals is basically, they went extinct. I think the last full-blood Aboriginal died not too long ago, like 10 years ago, I want to say.
And let's take it a step deeper. When we go into movies, even their humor, usually, just think about your greatest white comedians.
They're not that funny.
Not only are they not that funny, homosexuality is usually somewhere in there.
Oh, in the skit? Oh, yeah, of course.
Hold on, bro.
If homosexuality is not in there,
hold on, bro.
half of them don't even get like they feel like slapping a dick on your face, drawing a dick on your forehead. It's a joke to them.
Hold on, Adam Sandler and Seth Rogen, though. They're my niggas, though. Hands down,
you didn't see Seth Rogen do no gay shit before?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't see Adam Sandler do no gay shit before?
I can't say too much about
Adam Sandler,
bro. Adam Sandler tell you a movie where he was married to a nigga.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
fat dude, the fat dude.
Come on, bro. What the fuck you can't make
They wasn't gay, though, nigga. They was trying to get money.
Come on, bro. The nigga kissed him in the movie. He kissed, what you call it?
Yeah.
He kissed him in his mouth.
No, they never did kiss. Remember they were about to kiss and then the judge interrupted them.
But I'm gonna keep it
Bro, Adam
tall.
Sandler from Brooklyn, my nigga.
I like if all I have to do, it's gay niggas from Brooklyn.
Adam
Facts.
Sandler, bro, nigga, bro.
What you call it? Taxstone Homeboy, the gay rapper nigga. He from Brooklyn.
That nigga.
He had him on the show. I forgot his name. But listen, if we do a little digging, we'll see Adam Sandler did some gay shit. But listen, hold on. I just did that as one point, right? Let's keep going. If you look into 1966, when they started doing these bloodthirsty, scary, what they call scary movies. Think about the mindset you have to have a serial killer
To even shoot this shit.
to even make to write it. Fuck shoot it.
Yeah, exactly.
You sat up there with a pen and paper and came up with an idea of a motherfucker who pops up out of the bushes, who's chased people down, who chops off heads, put niggas in an incinerator, niggas pouring blood on fucking women, like all type of anything you can do for destruction, murder. They have series: Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Michael Myers, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Exorcist, The Purge. You're not gonna ever have 1 year. One. You can't name me 1 year since 1966 where one of these movies haven't came out. You can't. The only time niggas ever even tried to participate in that shit to get some money was Tales from the Hood.
Okay, hold on. Jordan Peele, though. Now he's kind of getting on that.
Jordan Peele do that shit to educate niggas.
He's a sellout too, though.
No, hold on.
No, I don't think he's sellout, but I do feel like he's trying to put a black spin on a lot of these horror movies because we don't really got a voice in the horror genre. That's
and really, the only reason why he even doing it so we can have a voice, which we should have a voice and everything. But just think about the mindset of this person, bro. We can keep going deeper, bro. Like just think about name the last white person you know that was the last black person you know that literally was a serial killer for no reason at all but to say he was a fucking serial killer.
Bro, I don't know this nigga name, but he's like the most prolific serial killer now in the United States. He claimed he killed over 100 women. He just strangled them.
They have him on Netflix?
I don't know. I don't know.
You talking about dude from South Central?
No, I don't think he even from Cal. I don't know where he from. He's some old ass black nigga though, and he been killing for so long.
He been killing since the 80s?
Yes.
You
Was
talking
it
about
women?
Huh?
He just killing women?
Yeah, he was just killing.
Yeah, you talking about dude from South Central. The reason why he was doing that is because he was a crazy nigga and he had his wife, right? So his wife started smoking crack. And when his wife was smoking crack, like she was fucking niggas and doing all this other shit. So after that, he basically just started hating bitches who smoked crack. And he started hating bitches who sold pussy. He only killed...
I don't know that nigga though, because he said, like, he claimed like he had like an urge to kill though. Like he really literally said like, I have an urge to kill. There was no nothing behind it. Like he was saying like he had an urge to kill.
What's his name?
I don't know. I'm gonna look him up though right now. He said they claim he the most prolific serial killer in the history of the United States, but he killed like over 100 people.
And also the person you're talking about, if it's the same person, they put 100 bodies on the nigga. But if we keep it tall, he's only like charged with like two or three murders.
I believe he did that shit.
I don't believe he killed over 100. I don't believe he killed over 100.
But
They had...
to it, bro. I think this nigga was trying to admit to all that shit.
I believe he killed a great amount.
I don't know. I don't know the whole science behind it.
If he really did work at that damn junkyard, then yeah. He could have got rid of that many.
Which we talked about this shit on the podcast. I believe you was on the episode that we talked about it.
Yeah.
But he had a reason. In his mind, he had a reason. But even if that's the case, that's one. You had, man.
You can't compare white people the way they terrorize shit to niggas.
Yeah, I mean,
these
so
niggas been doing this shit for
you have to think about it, bro. It's in a motherfucking nature.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna tell you, just like it's in the nature. Think about this. Right now, if you ain't no Josh, like, and y'all sitting at a bench, and this nigga hungry, like, and you got a whole feast.
Yeah.
Like, you see the nigga, like, mouth watering. God damn, like, smells so good. Like, you got a whole feast and a pocket full of money. Like, you gonna be like, hey, yo, bro, you want a burger? You good?
I mean, yeah, probably. Like,
yo.
I mean, I probably would.
Say you might have a white person that might look like, yo, this motherfucker want my burger, let me murder him and leave him right here.
That is true. They got a different type of mindset. You know what I'm saying?
You want my burger? I'm gonna make you into a burger.
Yeah. Some black person, somebody asks us for something, you know, we gonna give them half type shit. White person, somebody asks them for something, like, bitch, why you ain't work for it?
Yeah, they more than...
Why didn't you do what I did to get it? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, listen.
They don't give a fuck. They rape kids to get it. They be like, why you ain't do what I do to get it? You know
bro, listen, I was in Job Corps, right? So it used to be real hard to come up on snacks. I had this little purple TV, and I wanted these motherfuckers to watch Minister Society with me. I was in a room where it was one Puerto Rican nigga, my nigga Desmond Aaron, and the rest was like white boys. So I turned the light on, and I was like, look, y'all ever see this movie, Minister Society? Like, nah, I think I only had like 3 DVDs. So I had, it's like 5 of them, right? I had 2 oatmeal cream pies and 2 bags of chips and like 120 ounce. I took the oatmeal cream pie and broke it into like 5 pieces. So we all got one. I did that twice. Took like 3 or 4 chips and gave it to everybody. It took my 20 ounce and poured it into 5 different cups. And we sat there. The white boy name was Sean Croson. Sean, if you ever watch this, just say what you watch.
If we ever could find
hey, don't. Yo, shout out to my nigga Sean. So listen, my nigga Sean Croson seen this shit, right? He was a white boy. He was goth. He used to wear the black nails, all of that shit, the big ass boots, all black, the black hair. He seen that shit and was like, what? He said, yo, you literally just had 2 pies and like 2 bags of chips and you share that with everybody? He was like, yo, let me ask you something. Why you do that? I said, yo, my nigga, like, I was talking to shit. I was like, yo, why the fuck would I just eat in somebody's face? I was like, I already know how hard it is to get snacks in here. I was like, I said, if I can give a nigga 3 chips and a little piece of a cake, just think about it. As a kid, if you my man and I have a snack cake, you break me off half, right? Half the time you don't even have to ask. You my nigga. I'm gonna give you half. You feel me? That's our nature. Bro, this nigga never seen me like that. You know what he called me? Jesus. If I'm lying, I'm flying. The nigga looked at me and was like, bro, you a modern day Jesus. He said, you're Jesus. Guess what he did after that?
What?
Opened up his closet and brought out the biggest fucking TV I ever seen.
He said the whole time I had this shit.
The whole time he had this shit. Listen, bro, not only, I never even thought about that.
That's how they do.
Bro, listen, not only did he give me the TV, the nigga gave me a PlayStation too. Like, hey, you can have this. Gave me the PlayStation. Brought out a big ass bag of family size Doritos. Brought out the big ass gallons of fucking fruit punch. The Hawaiian shits. Was like, yo, come on, it's on me. After that, at first I used to think he was lying. I found out now he was a real nigga. Sean used to tell me, I was like, how the fuck you get this shit a job for? He said, bro, listen, I'm just on the run for some shit that happened for real. He was like, listen, I used to run this scheme. Basically, I got a whole fucking club. We're teenagers. We're like 19. I'm like, man, fuck out of here. Nigga like, yo, I got fucking, like, lights. I got fucking equipment. I have a whole club, my nigga. I'm going to bring that shit here. Matter of fact, I got 2 other girlfriends. I'm going to make them come to Job Corps. We all going to, I'm going to make them be cool with the girlfriend I have now. The whole time looking at this nigga like, man, fuck out of here. Sean wound up doing that, to being a nigga with the pills, to being a nigga. When I come back to my room, this nigga had every fucking light like that. I was in a club in the room, had fucking speakers taller than me. He went to Mr. Grimes and said, listen, if I could put all of these speakers and all this equipment and get this shit to Job Corps, because I don't know if something happened at the club or whatever, but basically he had to have the shit here. He said, if I could get this shit to y'all, can we have our raves at least twice a week? He was like, hell yeah. He put all the DJ equipment there because they used to have to hire DJs for the parties you used to have on the weekend. You remember you was at Job Corps, and niggas would have to lug all that shit in there. Then they didn't. So now all you had to do was bring yourself. All you had to do was have the equipment. Sean brought that shit there. Sean would have, they had these glow sticks. They were cracking and having.
Yeah, the rave shit.
They had the rave cracking, bro. Sean, yo, you good? Here goes some money. Yo, you good? Yo, here goes some woo woo. Yo, you good? Listen, the motherfucker just watched me do what came natural to me to do, what was in my heart to do. And to him, it was so far-fetched. The nigga thought I was a fictional character that could walk across water. Yeah. The nigga called me Jesus.
You inspired him, though.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of...
Sean watched me getting jumped, bro. This was the realest shit ever.
You told me the story. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell it again. I remember you told the story, yeah.
So listen, they had this thing, like, basically where everybody got. If you go on a nigga dorm, you get tied up, beat with socks. Sometimes on your dorm, niggas, you come into a nigga room, you get tied up, beat with socks. You know what it is. It's Job Corps. That's what happened. It never happened to me. I was like the only nigga that it never happened to. And so these one niggas felt like, yo, who the fuck is him that he can't happen to it? So they was in the room like 12 deep. So I would just check on every baby. I was one of these niggas' room. I'm like, yo, bro, this nigga Sean, he called himself Pretty Boy Sean. I never called you Pretty Boy Sean. He's a weirdo. He's my nigga though. But look, Sean, you kicked it off. You got that. So I was like, yo, Sean used to have the snacks. Like, bro, you got the snacks? Yeah, woo woo. All of a sudden, nigga, lock the door. I said, what the fuck y'all on? He was like, look, bro, we tired of you like just walking around here. Then niggas come with the rope from behind their back. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm into this. Let's go, nigga. So I've been here fighting all 10 of these niggas. They unlocked the door. I'm sweating. Bro, the niggas had both feet and they couldn't get my arms. So mind you, it's 4 niggas on one arm. I'm in. It's 4 niggas on one arm. I'm in. Yo, that gonna get me. So I'm like, yo, somebody help!
Hold on, bro. You told me they had you pinned up and you had to look in your eyes like...
Hang on, no. I'm getting to it. So look, they got my left arm.
That's how you know my nigga be telling true stories, though. Cause my bro be always telling the same story. That's how I know my nigga be telling true stories. Go ahead,
bro, they got my left arm, and all they had to do was get the right one. So I don't know what Sean came for, but he came right to the door. And look, the one nigga had his knee in the middle of my back, and I just looked up like, oh, please, help! Help! Bro, look, I couldn't even hardly breathe. I've been fighting see Sean. I'm like, oh, at least one nigga's gonna help me. I'm like, Sean, help! Bro, Sean looked me right in the eye and said, shit, and walked off. Bro, I'm like, all right. I'm like, at this point, I'm just gonna get up there.
What'd he do? What'd he do, though?
Bro, the nigga came back with every white boy in Jericho.
Same story.
Same story. Bro, these niggas act like they was saving the princess on Mario. Yo, get him free! Get Mike free! Grabbing niggas, yeah! And Sean wrestle. Sean, come in! Boom! Slamming niggas on the back. Get him! Niggas like tied me and shit. And we went back to the motherfucking room, drunk juice and shit. I was like, bro, listen. When I see you, you looked me in the eyes and walked away. I thought it was over. He said, what? I went to go get the homies. That nigga came back, yo, my nigga, life with Louis, good luck. That nigga came back with every white boy in job boy, the fat boy wife with Louis was even with it. Yo, shout out to my nigga Sean Coles. I've been looking for you forever, bro. Listen, the nigga wound up having the 2 white bitches come, so it was 3 white bitches. Every black bitch in Job Corps was hating on him. Look at this nigga, he think he all that. Just imagine a nigga walking around with 3 bitches. They all kissing each other. Like, one time, the funniest shit, he was like, hey, yo, Mike, like, I'm not even the type of person, like, to be fucking outside, so you mind, like, if me and my girls, like, do something in the room? I'm like, bro, you gotta spray some afterwards. like, I'm out of here. If I was a freak nasty nigga, like you, I'd let me watch. Nah, they some white girls. He the fuck. I'm not fucking a white bitch.
I know I would have been hey, bro, I just want to watch. No, about 5 minutes in that shit. Bang!
Bro,
look out for your boy too. That's all I'm trying to say.
Sean probably would have supposed to. He wasn't fucking one of the white bitches. He had them mind control.
Oh man, I ain't mad at it.
Him and the under, we gotta have. I want to have knowledge just up here, just so you can tell me about what him and what Sean and the Undertaker got into it. Yo, knowledge got into it with Sean. And I was kind of telling him, like, bro, I wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure Sean would have beat the dog shit out you. Sean just looked like that. Sean was with the shits all over.
White boys, you already know. Like,
he was the white. He was
gonna
like,
give me the fight of my life. I already know, but I'm gonna try to fuck him up anyway.
This nigga, the Undertaker, he worshiped the devil, right? And I don't know, the devil kind of worked for him. I can't make this up. Anybody that was in Job Corps that was with me and know about the Undertaker, tap in, put in the comments below.
I don't know about him, but I met.
You heard about the Undertaker?
No. I met a couple of satanists though when I was in Job Corps too. And nigga, I ain't gonna say they work for him now. Nigga, a lot of them satanists nigga got.
Bro, you remember how hot it used to be up there, right? Remember how hot it used to be up there in the summertime?
No. I went kind of mid spring, fall, winter type shit.
So
there was snow on the mountains. That's how I know I went.
Imagine we're in the mountains and this is red clay. So when it get hot up there, niggas hot as fuck. We had, you remember the trade boots?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The nigga used to wear trade boots. He used to wear trade boots, a black shirt, these big black ass pants, and a black leather coat all through the summer.
That's how the Satanist niggas used to be though. They used to be all black and shit and growl at niggas.
This might be one of the same. He used to growl at people.
He was a black dude though. He was a black dude. He wasn't a white boy. He was a black dude. He was a growl nigga.
This new nigga got into it with the Undertaker nigga, bro. And everybody kept saying like, yo, chill, he don't bother nobody. So the Undertaker kept saying, yeah, okay, you keep playing with me. I'm gonna show you. My nigga, we came out of the gym and the black nigga said something, the Undertaker said, hit! And then like his 2 fingers like this and just starts saying, just start saying some shit. Yo, the nigga went and your nigga went into a full season and dropped, you know the green dumpster? Dropped right by the green dumpster, bro. I can't make it up. So apparently, Sean thought the Undertaker was trying to do a spell on him or some shit. Bro will tell it. Like, he told me about it, and other people told me about it too. Because I called up there, was like, yo, what the fuck happened to Sean? He was like, yeah, Sean, the Undertaker got into a big-ass fight, shit went bad. Yo, what's up, Sean, man? Holler at me, man. I need to holler at you. You still my nigga. But listen, I'm going to get these quick solutions, man, and then we're going to wrap this shit up. So look, solutions, shout out to Black Lives Matter. We have some extreme solutions I feel like y'all can do. We have some simple solutions y'all can do. one extreme solution y'all can do is every black person in the United States of America for a whole year or however it lasts, nobody go to work, nobody do nothing, nobody go to the hospital, like nobody give money or work or do nothing to nobody till they give us our till they make a law that says if a police officer kill us in the streets, he's immediately charged with first-degree murder. And if he knew the person prior to that like this, you get charged with premeditated murder. And also that a whole police department, it's a penalty to all your holiday pay. Y'all get no overtime. Like, start hitting them niggas in the pockets. So that's an extreme. Everybody not working. Another one. If you come and shoot up my house, and I come and shoot up your neighbor's house, it's really not going to bother me that much. So while y'all looting and fucking up shit that they really don't care about, if you go to the Senate building, to these courthouses, to these police stations, and start lighting shit up and looting that, people has looted police stations before. People has burnt down police stations before and did all of this shit. All you gotta do is go look at 1992 in the riots. They broke into the police station and was getting down for real. Third, this is probably the easy one. Everybody come up with a plan. We all start having meetings. Everybody go down there and vote. Not only vote, everybody start putting money together and start putting money behind our politicians. Everybody write down specific laws that we want passed. Everybody also disconnect all communication with anybody that's not with this. Also, anybody that speaks out against black people in the community or speaks out against us handling what we gotta handle, but you don't speak out against white people. I'm talking about like Don Lemon, Stephen A. Smith, all you house niggas.
It's more than that though.
Yeah, we
Candace Owens.
Candace Owens.
Bitch.
We can keep going. They can't feel safe around us. They can't come around us, talking to us, interviewing, anything. And the person who beats the dog shit out of this person, stab, DDT, throw through a plate glass window, whatever, everybody, we not going to use PayPal, none of that shit. Everybody put up that money and get this person legal defense, immediately bail them out of jail. We got to start holding us down. Also, I like to say, rest in peace. What's the sister you keep posting about the past?
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor, I like to say rest in peace, justice for Breonna Taylor, but I also like to bring up this point. Her boyfriend was arrested, and he was arrested. He actually held Breonna Taylor down. The police broke into the wrong home and came in there and was shooting and shot her. And he actually shot a few of the police officers, and he was trying to protect her. He's arrested for them breaking into his house.
He got free though when they dropped the charges.
Okay, so all right, that already been handled.
Yeah.
Right.
So we appreciate that brother. We need to uplift that brother and still make sure he's straight. We also need justice for Breonna Taylor and everybody else. So we also need to stand in unison. And black people, if you're coming out calling us animals.
Keep everybody off the streets, these animals off the streets that are running around in Miami-Dade County acting like they have escaped from a zoo. Lock them up at 5 p.m. so the streets can be nice and clean. That's how I feel.
What the streets got to do with the people's lives? You got money.
We're not talking about the lives. We're not talking about money. We're not talking about the lives. We're not talking about that.
You got money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
These people got to go to work. Mm-hmm. These people been on lockdown.
I've been on lockdown too. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You've been on lockdown.
I've been on lockdown just like them. Uh-huh.
Yeah, these people ain't been working.
Okay.
They about to lose
Unfortunately,
their
a lot
mind.
of people don't have jobs. I agree with that. Mm-hmm.
They about to lose their mind.
We all about to lose our mind. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And just because one person...
Mm-hmm. They run. So today their minds are all back. Everybody's minds is back today good? Because the weekend it was they back good okay today?
They mind. One day ain't gonna get their mind clear.
So,
but it'll help.
Oh, okay.
You gotta start somewhere.
Okay. That's cool.
Got started somewhere.
And that means tear up
Ain't
our
nobody.
city? That means tear up our city?
Ain't nobody tear up no city.
That means tear up our, that means run through and tear up our stores and burn down our stuff and break in our stores and go and tear up Bayside Marketplace and tear up my friend's shop that has a son and the kid to take care of her family. You go demolish her shop for something?
It's always
no.
personal with you.
It's definitely personal. It's definitely personal because I feel like at the end of the day,
your friend got insurance.
She got insurance, but she also been locked down for 60 days, also like us, and she also don't have money like me. So I don't approve of it, period.
Okay.
Just because you don't understand what's happening in the young people's heart. Just because you feel like you got your piece of pie, you shouldn't feel safe around other black people. If you feel like where you live at is so comfortable that you can call it Wakanda. In the movie Black Panther, nor in any of the comic strips, did any white person come into Wakanda and kill any black person. Show me you're lying. It never happened. In Atlanta, Georgia, there has been black men that has had rape charges put on them that had life in prison. And after 40 years, they've been freed. You've had black people who've been shot down with no weapon. You've had black people, you even had black people in Atlanta that's been lynched.
In the last 10 years.
In the last 10 years. How the fuck is that Wakanda? You're a Wakanda coon.
Rubber band man. Wow,
a snitch. And a disgrace. You shouldn't feel safe around us neither. You shouldn't be allowed to walk amongst the people. If you don't understand it, if you don't want to be a part of it, if you're a coward, there's other people that I looked up to, that I used to listen to their music and used to beg them, and they keep, they keep martial law and martial law this and martial law that, martial law my dick, nigga. If you scared, just say you scared, bitch. Don't try to talk other people out of doing what they feel is right in revolution. The young brothers, if you're not going to come sit down with them, give them game. If you're not going to drop off fucking masks, I'm talking about fucking gas masks. So they out there getting fucking tear gas. If you're not dropping off bulletproof vests, if you're not dropping off guns, if you're not taking them down state and getting them gun licenses, like, yo, protect yourself. Protect your brother. Shut the fuck up, nigga. If you don't want to be on the front line and you're not donating, or if you're not really trying to give them real guidance, you should have nothing to say at all.
And the looters should have like an initiation, like they should like a game for real, like initiation process. Seriously, like a background check or something. Niggas shouldn't, like, if we all looting, people shouldn't just be able to walk up and get in the crowd. That's what y'all saying with the agents. It's a lot of shit going on.
How do you suggest they go about that?
I don't know.
Chaos out there.
Do you think looting makes us look good? And rioting makes us as black people look good?
Hell yeah, niggas make.
I feel like this.
Bro, we do look good.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro.
Can't agree with that.
You think we look
If
bad?
everybody in your family, listen, if everybody in your family was an alcoholic, and you go to the bar and decides to have a drink, and the only people on this planet is everybody that's in your family, can your family be like, yo, you think that make us look good? The white people in this country has looted. You looted America, motherfucker. You stole this bitch. You jacked it. What the fuck do you look like saying does that make us look good? The fucking president of the United States of America, forefathers, fucking looted this bitch.
That's true.
Nigga, you're loot.
Hold on.
They looted us.
That's true.
They looted us.
That's
Nigga,
true.
you've been kidnapped
That's
to be
true.
put over here.
That's true.
We're loot.
That's true.
You're loot.
That's true. But
I'm loot.
Give
me the loot.
Are we pushing a media perception of us that is agenda that's trying to be pushed upon
You
us?
can't be worried about, bro.
Or are we going to use that energy to organize and do better things to change the system?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. You got that energy to loot. And, man, look, I'm going to just say it like this. You wouldn't wish 5 years of your life to loot a motherfucking mom and pop store, But you ain't willing to risk 5 years of your life to motherfucking go out there and motherfucking fight oppression. Motherfucker stop a motherfucking cop from killing another black man. Even though it could be assault on a police officer, but that's the same 5 fucking years. But you talking about you ready to loot something and shit and all that shit. Don't get it wrong. Let's keep 100. We all ready to gang up and loot and shit, but who's ready to gang up and patrol the hood? When you gotta run up against that real thorough ass nigga that ain't trying to hear shit you gotta say. And you gotta do the motherfucking police job though. Is people really ready to do that? Let's keep it 100. If I gotta run up on a nigga like you and tell you, look, bro, don't be out here selling drugs. Don't be out here motherfucking banging your music so fucking loud and all that shit. How you gonna look at me? You gonna be ready to knock my black ass out, right?
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Listen.
You got all this heart and goddamn risk.
Don't take
like
a piece of chicken
shit
out of my mouth if you're not willing to put another piece of chicken back in it. If I'm willing to tell you, look, bro, don't be out here selling drugs. I gotta show you another way. I can't walk in your fucking shoes.
I definitely
unless I've been
understand
in them.
I definitely understand that. But
as a nigga who sold drugs, I'm not gonna tell you not to sell drugs unless I'm giving you another.
Hold on. Keep it 100 though. Nigga, if you want loon beforehand, why the fuck is you loon now? Is you loon now because you goddamn really is about a cause? Or you loon now because you see the advantage and you're an opportunity?
Not only.
Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. I'm not telling you.
Let's keep it past 100. Niggas have been out of work for almost 2 months now. And not only is, we're talking about people that's angry, that's upset, that don't have fucking guidance. We're talking about niggas. You don't have everybody who's getting a stimulus check. You don't have everybody who's getting unemployment.
I ain't got no stimulus check.
You don't have.
I feel you.
You don't have everybody that has the hustler mentality that I can go out here and work for myself. If all they know was working for the white man and now they can't do that and they can't feed their kids, who the fuck are you to tell them not to go and break into their store and go steal some shit and try to sell it?
Yeah.
Niggas is not.
Hell no, I'm gonna tell them, motherfucker. Don't get it wrong. Motherfucker, you can get out here and find something different, and what you doing is making our cause and our movement look bad. No. You know what I'm saying? It's like motherfucking rapists being part of your motherfucking gang. If you part of a gang, you got a few members that done gang rape the bitch. You gonna be like, hold on. Listen to what I'm trying to say. If you got a few motherfuckers part of your gang that gang rape the bitch, and they try to put it on the whole gang is all about this gang rape shit, you gonna be like, nah, nigga, this ain't what we about. This ain't our cause. Our cause is to do something different. You gonna speak up for yourself, right? You gonna disown that type of actions and mentality, right? That's the way I'm feeling about a black man. No, motherfucker, no, this is not our cause. This is not what our cause was came up as.
Well, you just said earlier when you was younger, you should think you was a gangster. You support murder, right?
Yes.
Why the fuck
I was on a misled mindset.
These niggas is on a misled mindset. It's not niggas out there that's 40 years old.
I understand that.
These niggas is 16, 17, 18 years old as Luke.
That's some old niggas.
A lot of niggas that know way better. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. A lot of niggas know way better. And it's a lot of opportunists out there. I seen a fucking Facebook post that dumb nigga didn't even know who the fuck George Floyd was. He just said, oh, I thought we was blue because we was getting off of quarantine.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Lie to you now. I said, what is wrong with these dumbass niggas? What is wrong with these dumbass niggas? I can't.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, so but can I ask you a question? What would you rather? Would you rather it just go back to the way it was before? Like, because the thing is, like you said,
bro, is it going to change after this looting? How many times have people rioted and looted after Freddie Gray, Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin? When has shit changed?
But
let's keep it 100.
So my point is, are you worried about how we looking crazy as a black people?
No. No, what I'm worried about is why are we using all this energy to loot and riot when we can use this energy to organize and build something even better and greater so we won't even have to depend on the police or anybody else.
That shit take my time.
Man, can I talk?
Go ahead.
Come on.
Okay. First of all, it's known that they looted and rioted in multiple cities after MLK died. And 9 days later, the Civil Rights Act was passed. So all these things are going to play different parts. You know what I'm saying? The looting, the shit might look bad and we may not agree with certain aspects of it, but the fact remains that that's the type of shit that's going to get results. Yeah. Because us marching and stuff, is
all
the
that
type.
peaceful shit is out the window.
Yeah, that's the type of thing.
I definitely agree. All that peaceful shit is out the window, but come on, man.
Bro,
It's a better way to fight this war. That's all I'm trying to say.
But see, that's a matter of opinion.
I don't feel like that is a great way to fight this war.
That's a matter of opinion.
You are right. You are right. But I don't feel like this is a proper way.
Hey,
to
look,
fight this war.
when you about to get some, you about to get some pussy,
way.
you about to get a pussy, when you about to get some pussy with a girl, do you like just take off her bra, take off her pants, and just stick your dick in?
Nah, you get
Exactly. You get foreplay, right? Like any nigga who ever did crime, no nigga first crime was a murder. Most niggas' first crime is stealing a bike. They're stealing a car. They're selling drugs. It's going to lead up to murder and crime. You just the looting, the fire, the bombing, the fucking up. It's a step. You need to let shit build up to it, bro. Like don't just think niggas just gonna hop out. Yo, let's just go stick our dick right in a bit now. Let us warm it up.
Yeah, you right.
We warming the pussy up.
Bro,
let's kiss.
Think about it though, bro.
Let's fuck on the titty.
I'm not one to tell how to pop off a revolution or not, or how this is gonna go down or nothing like that. All I'm just saying is, man, it looked bad to me. I know damn well as a person who wants to own a business and wants to own my own store for the business and shit. I'm like, nigga, I don't want to see you, motherfucker.
Bro, you know what looks worse to me?
Don't touch my shit.
You know what looks
don't
worse
touch
to me?
my house.
I think you're getting blinded by the looting part, though, bro.
Yeah.
They looting for a reason, my nigga.
Look,
No,
Trump,
keep 100. Who looting for a reason? Nigga,
But
I would see if they looted the armory. If they looted a motherfucking grocery store.
I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you some shit off camera. I know what I'm talking about. So certain niggas hitting licks that's gonna change their fucking life and change all their people life. They're not just going in there trying to steal Polo and Nike and Jordan. Certain niggas is trying to hit fucking armories. Certain niggas is trying to hit gold stores. Certain niggas is trying to hit diamond stores. But also, let me put it to you
but
like
let's
this.
keep it 100.
If
Is these
I have a
niggas in it for the revolution? Or they in it for self-gain or for the fucking bigger purpose?
I'm gonna say this and then I'm done
what
with
it
it.
is.
I'm
It's for self-gain.
gonna say
Not all of them. Not all of them.
I'm gonna give you a rebuttal. I'm gonna say this and I'm done with it. If I have a store and I'm talking about I worked 20 years to get this store. Let's say I got a clothing store. It's called Nothin to Lose Clothing. I got shirts, t-shirts, shoes, jackets, coats, everything, right? And I'm at home and niggas break into my motherfucking store and steal everything and burn my store to the ground. And I got insurance to build it up. I might cry. I might be mad. I might be like, yo, fuck all y'all niggas. Y'all, come on, bro. I'm here for the community. I done gave shirts away, right? But look, check this out. In a couple months, I get the insurance money. I can build it back up. Let's say one day I'm leaving from the store and a person said that I stole their fucking Benz and I'm in a Benz and I get pulled over. Rights of registration. Yo, get up out the car. Get on the fucking ground. They put handcuffs on. You fucking resisting. They standing on my fucking neck. They stand on my neck for 8 minutes and kill me. I can't wake up the next day. I can't cry the next day. I can't say fuck you, police officer, because I'm dead. So what would I rather? I'd rather you loot me 1,000 times. Loot me, destroy some material shit, so my daughter can't sit up here and look at a picture of her daddy like, God damn. My daddy owned a fucking store, but he got killed by a motherfucking white ass cop.
You say that. Okay, I respect
That's
that.
what I'd rather 1,000 times than 1,000.
I respect that. I respect where you coming from.
Listen, bro.
But let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100.
Just keep it 100. It's
You
no
know
100.
damn well you gonna be on them niggas' necks if they looted your shit. If you got some shit, even if it wasn't even behind a political game, a motherfucker that ran into your spot right now. If they ran into right here, you be ready to be on their motherfucking necks. So let's keep it 100. Nigga,
Not
that
kill 'em,
shit
though.
is what? What?
But Josh, we keep acting like those material things can't be replaced.
Okay.
You would be pissed. You would be pissed. It would take you time to build shit back up.
Hey, look. What I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to completely knock the looting and rioting. What I'm trying to say is, look here. We got to know where we are fighting a war. And a part of that, this war is perception. We want this perception of us so we can have allies. We can gain resources.
But what perception we want of us?
We want a perception of us where we not fucking chaotic.
They already think we shit. That's why they killing us. We going into 2 hours and 40 minutes.
How nice you be? They gonna say you chaotic.
I'm ready to drink and have this conversation on here.
The white people.
Hold on, I gotta go take me a picture.
Yo, bro, listen.
Hey, yo, look, Nothing to Lose podcast. At the end of the day, my nigga Josh want to communicate with the lion. You want to have a conversation with the lion.
I don't give a fuck about the lion.
The
What
lion
I want us to do is organize as a people and stop doing useless damage that ain't gonna help us out. Now, if you feel like looting and rioting is gonna help us out, okay, I can't knock away your perception.
Bro,
I don't feel like it helps us out.
There's never
I
ever
don't
been
feel like it helps us out.
Bro, it's never ever been one time. Bro, it's never ever been one time in any history. Bro, listen. It's never been one time when the Indians, when the Irish,
they went to war.
But
they went to war.
None of them was on the same page.
Shit up.
Nobody was on the same page.
Motherfuckers in their fucking face. They went to full-blown war.
Burning
down fucking buildings is not full-blown war. I'm sorry.
Bro, in Turkey, they was looting and burning down buildings.
It's a passive
what are you talking about? Not right. They was burning down buildings.
You don't think this is how we get our aggression built up?
It's Israel.
No, I feel like it's a way to promote chaos in our community.
That's not just what it is,
prevent organizing. That's how I always looked at looting. Looting is always some rioting and looting is always some chaos. So can I ask you a question?
Bro, so if everything go back to normal, and then everybody go back to work,
it's going to go back to normal.
Okay.
Let's keep whining.
Okay, so
but you know what they're going to do?
You know what they're going to do?
But go back to normal.
But you know what they're going to do? After it goes back to normal, and they're like, okay, y'all niggas think y'all did something, y'all back to going to work. These niggas will fuck around and make a movie about it, like how they did with Malcolm X and shit. So what I'm saying is like, is that making it better that everybody's back in the...
Hold on, pause that.
So,
you said they're going to make a movie. And how did they build a Malcolm X movie? They made it seem like the Nation of Islam killed another black man, right? A black leader, right?
Come on, y'all know.
Hold on.
Y'all niggas know they sold it.
Hold on. So you ain't gonna think they gonna use this same tactic on us when they see us looting and shit? They gonna make it like,
I'm not saying that
all we do is loot black people business. All we do is loot motherfuckers who ain't got nothing to do with it. Come on.
Bro, at the end of the day, look, repeat this. I drove by with my window down, and all I said was "All Lives Matter." Yes, I got punched in my face by 3 African American males. No, 10 seconds later. Oh, this is the news. This is the fucking news. Right, making us look bad. So this is what they put out there. The trickery. So it don't matter what the fuck you do, right? So
you call yourself an American?
Yes, I'm American. All lives matter.
That's right, but they won't matter until we're... Don't you dare! This is his car. This is his car. What the...
I was driving past. All I did was yell out, "All Lives Matter." 3 African American males whooped my ass. Motherfucker showed cell phone video. And this nigga hopping out with a bow and arrow, pointing at kids.
The woman too. The woman was doing shit.
The woman too. The woman was hopping up, stabbing niggas.
She's stabbing people.
Hey!
She got a knife.
She got a knife. Get out of here! Hey, leave her alone! She got a knife!
She's stabbing people!
Jennifer, get the fuck!
We're looting Target.
The looters who looted Target did this to you? You were peacefully protesting?
I was peacefully protesting and trying to block the way so they couldn't leave with Target. I was stuck in Target.
Are you okay?
They attacked me from back and from front and back. They punched me in my mouth, my head. I got punched in the head several times. I got grabbed from behind. People grabbed my wheelchair. They stole my keys. They stole everything they could off of me. I got maced in the face. I got covered with my...
Bro, listen. Their whole game plan is to use the media. It's called the 6 outlets. The 6 outlets is actually owned by the 3 families. Now, they use the media to broadcast around the world that's going to try to make us look like animals, try to make us look like... But guess what?
Go ahead.
It's 15 different countries. I follow a girl that's a rapper from London. I follow other people like this in Israel and Turkey, and guess what they saying? We with y'all. They posting the same video. All these motherfuckers always lying at black people in America. We already know y'all not animals. We know y'all ain't looting for no reason. As long as my brother know, like Pac said, nigga, as long as you and I know what's going on.
So you
I don't give a fuck how they look at us because they're gonna make us look a certain type of way,
bro.
Hold
You
on,
think
bro.
niggas should stop?
Like, based off of money and financial gain or whatever like that, or keeping your property or whatever. But let's keep it 100, man. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. If it was no riots and no political activism right now going on, if a nigga run up on my shit, best believe if I got something to kill you with and I'm able to kill you, I'm most likely going to kill you. Do not come up on my shit for nothing.
You ain't taking no Arizona out of my shit, out of my store.
I don't give a fuck. Nah, I ain't gonna say that, but look, trust and believe me.
Look.
I ain't gonna say this is what I'm gonna do because I never been put in that situation, so I don't want to speak about what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying, hypothetically. But how I feel like any other motherfucker who has property, who has something that they are willing to defend. You don't want to lose that shit. So of course you're gonna get out here and goddamn defending that shit with your motherfucking life, or with your life, or whatever else life. Go ahead.
I have 2 different questions I want to pose.
Go ahead.
One, okay, so we have to realize that this shit would not be going on if somebody had not died. That's the first thing. Secondly, your business, he put it in a good way to me because I felt the same way last week. I saw that black businesses in like Atlanta and stuff had been fucked up and those people were upset. But at the end of the day, you have insurance for a reason and it is fucked up, but your business is just a casualty of war. It may not be the war that you think we should be fighting, but it's definitely a war this stuff is going to get somewhere eventually. We're heading into week 3 of protests. All 50 states and 18 additional countries? Yeah. Niggas is watching. Whether you think so or not, people are paying attention.
So let's keep it 100 then. Let's go to the real deal.
Bro, if we wasn't looting, if we was just peacefully protesting, all 50 states wouldn't be peacefully protesting. 18 countries wouldn't be rocking with us, bro.
I ain't gonna say that.
Rocking with niggas.
I ain't gonna say that. Look,
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. If I ever
want to get to the
and a nigga still not of it, like I'll be like, yo, at the end of the day, my nigga, I'm blessed to have this store.
Exactly.
I'm blessed to live in the neighborhood. Yo, look, bro, listen. And bro, I understand. I put him to the side, young brother. Look, bro, I understand. You know what I mean? Like you come in here like you want woo. Look, ask me first. Yeah. You can come after hours, sweep up the back, do something. You need a job. You don't need me in here fucking you up, do you?
Yeah, you need a job.
My nigga, you want to treat my bro. You can't treat niggas how the motherfucking Koreans and them ignorant motherfuckers treat black people. Just because they caught you stealing in the store, they want to pull out a gun and blow you away.
I ain't saying that.
Bro, you just said a second ago you had a weapon.
Even though it comes off like that, I'm not trying to say that. What I'm trying to say is any normal person would be more than willing to protect their property. So we can't get mad at anybody who's getting mad when somebody else destroys their property.
But you can't shoot nobody because they taking shit out.
Well, I don't feel like somebody should die because they jacked my car or nothing like that. Don't get it wrong.
Even if it's a story.
Don't get it wrong though. Don't get it wrong. Just because I don't feel like you should die don't mean I will not be able to control my actions or reactions when I see somebody doing something like that to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm more or less trying to say. So I can't be mad at anybody who feels a certain type of way when they see people like us. And I'm not trying to say we the only ones doing it, but let's keep it real. We are the only ones promoted by the media doing it. And they only love us doing that shit because they wanted our black faces to be promoted for doing that shit. So what I'm trying to say is, God,
what do you really think in this country? There hasn't been an Asian man that has been shot by the police.
Yes.
They
I believe it.
publicize
Asians,
us.
gays, everybody. Every
Bro,
group of
they-
people have
bro,
been
do you
harassed by
think-
police.
One second. Look, they publicize us right in the media, getting murdered with no justification for what? For a reason, so they could normalize it. Then they want to publicize us looting, still like we could be peacefully protesting
To normalize it, right?
They're paying people. Sometimes they're paying people to loot. They found out it was a motherfucking police officer dressed up in the mask.
It's agitators in the crowd. And basically trying to start some shit to do what? To make us look bad, right? So why are we falling for the same trap? Why are we falling for the trap? We literally know there is proof that has numerous times. There have been bricks dropped off in the hood. There have been there have been cops who have been shown to even destroy their own property and vehicles. So they are trying to show us in a certain way. So when they finally get that proof to show us in that certain way, what do you think that makes me feel like? It makes me feel like, look, we are giving them proof and goddamn on evidence or whatever you fucking want to say. We're giving them a reason to treat us like the way they fucking treat us. That's what I'm trying to say. So when people are doing this shit, no, I don't fucking support it 100% fully. I'm not saying I don't support it, and I'm not saying I do support it. What I'm trying to say is, damn, nigga, I don't fucking stand it. I feel like we are working on a fucking agenda. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a nigga out here wearing tight ass jeans and talk about gay shit. Nigga, you pushing an agenda. I don't understand why you doing this shit.
Bro, you just came out your mouth as a black man and said, because motherfuckers is looting, it gives them a reason to stand on a motherfucker neck who surrendered with handcuffs around his back.
But let me ask you a question.
No,
like that.
No, I'm not trying to say it gives us a reason.
You need to be conscious of what you're saying, bro.
Pardon me. It only reinforces the reasoning for treating us the way they treat us.
You can't have no reason
That's
for
what
an
I'm
unarmed person.
But it's every reason though.
You're getting murdered.
Bro, can I ask you, so you think niggas is looting because they want to loot, bro? Like they just want to be...
It's a whole lot of opportunists out there looting.
So every looter is just doing it because they don't really feel nothing.
Nah, I don't believe exactly every looter is fucking looting.
Like,
looting for fucking that particular reason.
Bro,
what
other option niggas got though, bro? What other option niggas got?
Man, I'm not even gonna say
niggas is looting out of an act of I don't even have to say the word desperate.
Look, all I can say,
desperate, nigga. That's
all
what
I can say is, man, that is not my forte. That's why I do not support it. I will not support some shit that I would not even do my damn self. Right. So that's one of the main reasons I don't support it. I feel like it's other means and there's other ways for us to get our point across and for us to build up our communities and build some type of defense upon ourselves within each other.
Well, bro, it seems like this, bro.
I don't agree with the looting.
Bro, if niggas stop looting,
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the rioting. I don't agree with none of that.
He don't have to agree with it.
Listen, I just want to know.
You just don't agree with change.
I just want to know.
No, I agree with change. What I don't agree with is certain ways.
Bro,
certain ways to it. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Okay. If a motherfucker came in there and shot up a whole white daycare, and then I was like, well, I don't agree with them shooting up the white daycare. Then motherfucker gonna be like, you don't agree with change then? No, motherfucker, I don't agree with shooting up the white daycare. No, come on, come on now.
You be out now, real.
No. It's no different. It's no fucking difference. You want to go to extreme. You gonna go to extreme either way. Come on.
Running into an empty store and shit on shooting up a white daycare or whatever it is you said earlier. And bro, you know it.
Bro, but listen, bro, listen. Listen though. If niggas stop looting, right? Niggas go back to work, everything go back to normal. Is that a step in the right direction? Nobody looting no more. We go right back to normal. Niggas going back to the club.
Bro, only reason
Chinese store open.
Hold on.
Are we going in the right direction?
I'm gonna say it like this. I can't support or not to support looting.
All I can say
is I disagree with both. I disagree with
bro,
both.
You gotta get uncomfortable, get comfortable. Niggas is uncomfortable right now. That's why they shaking shit up right now.
Alright, look, I'm gonna put it to you like this, bro.
There's other ways. I still feel like there's other ways, man. But You know, you feel like that's the way.
It wasn't Indian.
I'm not
man.
knocking no nigga who feel like
You're right.
Way.
True,
Go
true
to your way, but that's not the way I
it was an Indian man. I was a young boy, bro. I was like in middle school. Wow. This was a store we used to always freaking call Air 8 Market. One time, my mom got all these money orders, and I think my brother had dropped them in there. I went back. This Indian man was so honest, he gave me the money orders. Another time, my brother dropped all of his money in there. So he gave it to me, I gave it to my brother. I used to go inside the store. Sometimes I didn't have money I asked him for, he'd give it to me. This one time, bro, I got jumped by these white boys, like right when I left school in front of my crib. Pissed off, my nigga Devin, salute my nigga Devin. Him and his brothers came out there with baseball bats and had my fucking back. I'm so mad, busted lip, I'm pissed off. I think I threw my book bag and I wound up just walking out the store. I stole like mad shit out of the store. Bro, the man was so pissed, but guess what? The man was a righteous man. The next time I came in, I knew I was wrong. I was like, look, I took like $5 worth of shit, bro. He go $10. I apologize. You've been nothing but good to my family. Like when we dropped the money orders, when we dropped the cash, when we dropped that, he was like, listen, I've been young before too. You made a mistake. I understand. If this Indian man would have pulled out a gun because I threw my book bag and stole some shit and killed me, I wouldn't be here right now. $5 worth of shit.
Bro,
it has happened before, though, nigga.
I understand that, and I don't support nobody killing nobody because you stole a car or you done robbed somebody or did some shit like that. What I'm trying to say is,
you have to understand, people make mistakes, bro, and when people are frustrated,
we make mistakes,
you're not even looking at what I'm telling you, bro.
Pushing a wrong narrative, bro.
You're not even looking at what I'm telling you.
Agenda on our people.
I was upset at the time. I wasn't thinking, so I reacted without thinking. When people was out there and a police officer, you peacefully pricing, I can't breathe. You protesting peacefully, I can't breathe, and these motherfuckers just come push you or come start throwing tear gas or just come like slap the shit out of you or come like trip your homegirl or some shit. Oh, y'all get the fuck off the block. You ain't gonna want to take a break. I'm talking about you know how much testosterone you have?
Hey, bro.
Certain niggas destroy shit and don't loot. You might be the nigga that threw the break. The other nigga might be in here. Yo, fuck that. I'm so mad. I'm gonna go ahead and grab something.
And take everything? Okay.
Shit happens, bro. We can't judge people off of one little thing.
Like shit happens when you keep doing the same shit, bro. There's no more shit happens.
You need to tell the police that.
That shit. Huh?
You need to tell the police that.
Fuck the police.
But
they know what the fuck they do.
But they're the ones that can so.
Well, kill them then. Kill them then. Show some fucking heart. Stop going out there and looting shit. You ready to loot? Get out there and shoot the police then.
Alright,
shoot the motherfucking cops then.
You shoot the cops. Those are the only
No fucking looting. No rioting. I'm gonna tell the police shit.
Take it all the way there is what you're saying.
No. I'm telling you, do what you feel is the best. But when you do what you feel is the best, don't get mad at me because I judge you for that shit. Don't get mad at me because I feel that ain't the right way to do it.
You saying niggas shouldn't be looting, they should be shooting. That's what you saying.
No. What I'm trying to say is do what you feel is best. But at the end of the day, do what you feel is best. But don't get mad at me because I judge you on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me because I got a different opinion from you, and you feel like because my opinion doesn't motherfucking matter because it ain't right because it ain't what you agree with. Do what you feel is best though, but don't get mad at me because I don't agree with what you fucking doing and feel is best.
Bro, you think if niggas start shooting, you think we look chaotic now?
No.
If niggas start shooting,
bro,
niggas really gonna look chaotic.
I'm not telling niggas what to do. What I'm trying to basically say is do what you feel is best, but don't get mad at me for judging you. Because some of that shit I'm not going to agree with. Okay? Whether you peacefully march and kneel down to police in front of them, I'm probably not going to agree with that shit either. If you out here goddamn looting and shit, I'm not going to agree with that shit
So what
either.
is niggas
I
supposed
can't
to do,
tell you
bro?
what to do, but don't get mad at me for not agreeing with it. That's what I'm basically
anything
saying.
they do, anything they do, I'm going to say this and I'm done. Whether they peacefully marching, whether they're riding, whether they're protesting, we're not out there. You're not going out there. I'm not going out there. He's not going out there. We don't have no judgment on them. We can't judge them.
Exactly.
You know why we can't judge them?
patting them on their
front line.
You're supposed to be
Hold on.
We got to be in the back supporting them with whatever they do.
If we supporting them, then we judging them, right?
How you judging somebody? You supporting them.
You judge them like, okay, this is an innocent motherfucker. We need to support
No,
him.
you just...
You talking about you not judging them for that? You not
That's
your own
that's
opinion
semantics.
upon this person based on what they doing? That's what I look at as a judgment. You're formulating your own opinion upon this person based on what they doing or did, right?
But we judge them in
That's
a
how-
positive way.
Okay, I'm not
Uplifting, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but I'm trying to say is don't get mad at me at how I judge you.
You saying
for
don't
what
matter
you
what
fucking
they do, bro. It don't matter what
What I'm
they
saying
do.
is, but
I'm not going to agree with what you do all the
But
time.
you know they doing what they doing for us, right? Like, no? Oh, God.
Nah.
Damn.
You have to take out of account.
No.
So they not doing this for us?
Do you think these niggas really out here goddamn robbing a fucking mom and pop store for us? Nigga, they still in star cakes and zebra cakes,
Bro,
nigga.
what other option do niggas have, bro? What other option do
that
niggas
shit gotta do for me? You still a malt liquor and 40 bottles.
So what's the
I'm just
takeaway?
saying. I don't
What's the
think-
takeaway from this conversation?
Okay, so I look at it like this. Everybody's going to have their opinion. Everybody's going to view things the way they view it. Certain people are going to look at how people judging us and looking at us and thinking about that and not looking at the why. They're going to look at the what. What if this person looks at us like animals? What if they look at us in the media like, are they rioters or they looters? They're not going to look at us like the reason they're doing it. So anytime you're focused on the what, you're not focused on the why. We need to be focused on the why, and the why is we had a rapper, and it's sad that was able to go through the whole alphabet just within the last 10 years from A to Z and name a story of an unarmed black man or female that was murdered unjustly by the police, and it was publicized. And that's the why. So it don't matter if a motherfucker break in here and try to steal the TV. I got something to murder you in here. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna stop you and just let you go, bro. Like if I really feel you're for this revolution, anybody that's pushing this line, my nigga, I'm backing you 100%. Anything you doing. But everybody's gonna have their different opinions and move how they wanna move. But I'm with you 100%. What's your take?
My take is black people are, we are. I think it needs to happen. I think it's time in history where this needs to happen, and it makes people talk about it. It puts it on people's mind, motivates people. And I think like look at the Gullah Wars, man. I think
I'm gonna look it up too.
Yeah, like I think white people kill black people. Like I think eventually niggas gonna have to kill. like I'm not saying, but listen. Let me stop. I'm not telling you to just go kill random white people. But what I'm saying is, they will kill.
If your life is in jeopardy,
kill them,
and you feel like somebody's gonna take your life, kill to stay alive.
Yeah,
if you have to.
I'm not saying go kill white people.
100%.
Every white person is not a bad person.
Like I've said it before on another episode. If you encounter a police officer and he's aggressive with you, you have two options.
Yeah.
You have three options. You can either totally submit. Yo, listen, officer, my hands and woo woo. He can start getting more aggressive, whatever. You can be 100% passive. You can be 100% combative with what he's doing.
Yeah.
And you have to go either 100%. You can't start reaching for something or nah, I'm not woo woo, and he accidentally and shoot you. Yeah. You can't be coming or I want to grab and now I want to run. Nah, you gotta go for what you want to go for if you feel like your life is in danger. So Josh, give us your take.
You know what I mean?
Try to keep it brief.
So my take on this whole situation is, I have no take because I don't know what is going to come out of this in the future. All I can say is, I have my opinion on how we can do things better, but how the fuck I know if my opinion is going to work better than how they doing it right now. But what I can say is though, I don't have to agree with every fucking thing these motherfuckers
But can I ask you a question?
Because I don't agree with that bullshit.
Don't interrupt.
I don't agree with that bullshit, every fucking thing these niggas do. And so, you know what I'm saying? Don't expect me, you want to take my black card for that shit or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna agree with every fucking thing these motherfuckers do and then try to justify it. I don't give a fuck. I don't agree with that shit. Oh well.
Okay.
I get a takeaway?
Yeah, you get a takeaway.
Yay. I think we need to realize that everybody plays a different role. You said it best that ain't none of us getting out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's me being honest. I have no desire to march or whatever, to go out there with no sign, because I honestly don't feel like that's working at this point. But I do think that the looting, the putting money up for bail funds for the protesters, whether you calling your congressman or whoever just to get results for Breonna Taylor, the reason that we got the other 3 officers charged for the George Floyd thing, all of that means something. So even if we disagree with
even
a different
platform, even we talking about it.
Yeah, so even if we disagree with an aspect of it, I think we have to acknowledge that it's going to take everybody playing a role in order to get some type of result. What we can't do is let the shit go back to normal as far as us going back to the club, going back to work, whatever. Because the fact remains that, shit, it gets so now, like, that was 3 different people in the past few months?
Yeah.
You know, an unarmed black person or whatever, so it's just more and more people. I read a status today where somebody said she was bringing up she was trying to think of one guy, and when she was bringing it up to her friend was like, nah, that was Freddie Gray. Oh, no, that was such and such. That's how many people it is. So we getting sick of this shit. Like, it's becoming way too normalized, and it's probably going to take...
It's also just what we see.
Yeah, exactly. So it's probably going to take some unconventional ass, techniques and stuff that we don't necessarily agree with to get the ball rolling. Because it's been going too long. So
I will say this, a Trina, a Chicano, all of them, I'm not going to look at them the same way I look at my bro. I know him, I know his heart, and even if he say one thing, even if we don't agree, it's still my motherfucking brother.
Yes, sir.
So if y'all see us disagree on the show or whatever, if you try to come between us, I will do you filthy. That's still my nigga. You feel me? So if we agree, because we're going to move out in a different way. Like when this shit is popping, we on another level with it. So if bro saying this, that, and the third, it's this, that, and the third, whatever. We ain't gotta agree on that, because we still gonna come together on one accord. Go ahead, finish.
Let's cut you off, bro. But look, in warfare, you gonna need every fucking different opinion that you can fucking get, because you gonna want to learn every fucking different type of attack method and battle strategy to do. You know what I'm saying? To defeat the enemy. So even if you have a disagreeable person with you, man, you gonna want to take their opinion and hear what the fuck they gotta say. Even if you don't agree with it, you'll never agree with it. But you gotta understand, man, it's different fronts,
who the enemy is
for different wars. Okay,
yeah.
So if we attacking them on every fucking front, I can't be mad at it. If this is goddamn riot and looting is another front, I can't really be mad at it. Not saying
finally, my
Not saying I agree with it. Let's get 100. But I cannot be mad at it, because I understand that we gotta fight these people on every different front. You know what I'm saying? But
a win by 35 and a win by 1 is still a win.
And the only reason I even bring up those celebrities is because they are the people with platforms. So when they, get on these social media apps and call niggas animals and all that stuff, as opposed to just, I don't agree, but I understand, that would get us that would get us way further. So I only bring that up because they too need to understand that all us playing a role. Even if they never gonna leave their house through all of this, you know what I'm saying? We all got a different role to play.
If you could, in the editing, I would like you put like the face of Shekinah crying and put the face of a Cabbage Patch dog. She looks like a little fat Cabbage Patch dog. If you can find a fat Cabbage Patch dog crying, you can find Shekinah, Bitch, your name is Shekinah. You
That
don't fucking
is not my
Who the
job.
fuck named their kid Shekinah? Bitch, you gonna speak out like that?
It's not the worst name I ever heard.
Shekinah?
There's a lot of terrible names.
That shit sound like the Congo. Bitch, you gonna call motherfuckers, oh, y'all out here acting like that? Bitch, your name's Shekinah. And you like a fat Cabbage Patch dog.
I was gonna say, okay, when you
fat
drag
ass
T.I. like this, but then
I'm drawing
I
T.I.
gotta
worse.
remember that y'all pulled his Crime Stopper ass.
Facts, bitch ass nigga.
I'm still in disbelief about that Crime Stopper. T.I.
He called Atlanta Wakanda. He need his ass whooped.
Nigga, I need answers.
Cause a day after that, they pulled them damn kids out the car.
Nigga, you the king. What happened?
Rubber band man.
They pulled his kids out the car?
No. The day after they got up there with the mayor of Atlanta and said, come on, this Wakanda, y'all. We don't need to do all that looting and shit. The day after that, 6 police officers, because they had a curfew in Atlanta, they pulled 2 fucking college students out their car on the way home.
And one of the cops kept yelling gun.
Yeah, I think so. They broke their windows out, tased their
man.
ass, hog tied them. The day after this nigga called the Wakanda.
Listen,
and the
that shit
internet
never
did not
happened in
drag
Ghana, bro.
T.I. like they should have.
Hey, T.I.,
But that's another
I
conversation.
have another question, T.I. What the fuck is going on with your bed? You like a fucking muskrat. You like a yellow muskrat. You a pussy. Yo, my nigga Mayweather would have beat your ass. And you know what's worse, bro? T.I. used to be the biggest fan. I used to love that nigga Tip. I used to be like, bro, it ain't get more gangster than Tip. Once I seen them guns as a street nigga, I said, this nigga told it all. I knew you start working with the police and you was the police right then and there. Like, listen, I have no respect of man. If you're out here cooning, I'm going to call you on your shit. Like, if you out here on some bullshit, I'm going to call you on your shit. At the end of the day, we all have a responsibility. And anytime, look, right now, I ain't got it. Like, once I get my piece of the pie, you not going to see me ever not with the shits. I'm never going to be like, oh, nah, y'all don't fuck up Gucci.
Hold on, let's keep 100 though. I don't give a fuck if you break into these big ass companies or conglomerates. But let's keep it 100. When these niggas start getting out of control and chaotic with this rioting and shit, when is the buck gonna stop and they gonna start running in your spot? So let's keep it 100.
Bro,
I don't know. Hold on, bro. I've been seeing numerous black business owners saying like, you fucking up my shit. You fucking up my shit. Come on, man. When is the buck gonna stop? Is y'all gonna keep following the masses and running, doing what these motherfuckers pushing this agenda on you? Don't get brainwashed.
Bro, nobody gonna run into your spot when you get your hand. I got you.
Hell no. I ain't gonna say they ain't gonna run in my spot, but trust and believe me. Please don't run in my spot. That's what I'm saying. Don't run in my spot.
That's why you been talking. You got like your own store or some shit?
No. Don't run in my spot.
In the future.
I don't give a fuck if I have my own store or don't get my own store. Don't run in nothing. I don't want nothing. Nobody I care about.
Listen,
if it's bro spot and he gave you the okay to run, don't run in this nigga spot. So I'm even gonna speak. Go ahead. Just don't run in the nigga spot though. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Yo, salute to my nigga Rubber Band Man. You definitely rubber, man. Rubber Band Man.
We don't bend.
How the fuck you the king of Atlanta? Teledor niggas. Bro, you not even the king of your household. That nigga Mayweather was fucking the shit out of Tiny. He was grabbing that big old butt. Yeah, hey, look, he was looking at her little gray eyes, pounding that bitch. And if you see me, T.I., do what you gonna do, niggas. And that nigga had a jab. That nigga look just like Buddy Mayweather. Salute to my nigga Buddy. Bro, Mayweather probably been fucking your bitch.
I got pissed.
Yo, you think niggas won't smack it?
This has been another episode of the Nothing to Lose podcast.
Niggas was putting money on Tiny. Putting the money Mayweather
Can you
on
end
Tiny.
this so he could go pee?
Hey, listen, we gonna end this. Salute to my nigga Money Mayweather for nothing all in Tiny, nigga. Check out how you want it.
I don't really trust
Clifford Harris.
I don't trust you, T.I.
The tipster.
It's too many of y'all niggas, man.
I got
don't
another
trust y'all niggas no more, man.
Hey, what he say? I got another tip for y'all. If y'all want to see crime stop in your neighborhood, call 1-808. Lock you the fuck up.
First time I